So, Shadow of War released today, as of recording this.
Yeah, October 10th.
October 10th. Now, the reviews have been actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But no one's been mentioning, well, I wouldn't say no one, but a lot of the big names.
I've been like skirting over the loot box, the microtransaction issue.
Yes. Now, with that, there's also Forza 7, having similar issues with that.
Everything is adding loot crates. Or not loot crates, that's a brand.
That's a
loot
brand.
Boxes.
Loot boxes. Microtransactions.
Yeah.
We'll stick to that word.
Yeah, microtransactions. So Shadow of War has this, what do they call it in like Japan? Gachas? Like when you like put like some money in and you turn the coin and you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gacha. It's
I'm not 100% sure, but I think you're correct.
Yeah, so you pay for the box, you don't know what's in the box, you get something out. And for Shadow of War, you can pay, I think there's like one thing that costs 750 silver. I'm not sure about the exchange rate.
It's real silver.
Yeah.
You got to come up with that.
And the other things cost from 150 gold to 1500 gold. I feel like that's a lot. Like I don't know the exchange rate, so, Google it on Friday.
Even though we tried beforehand. We promised we tried to do research.
But we couldn't.
It wasn't available. They're keeping that a secret.
Yeah.
They don't want you to check your bank accounts either. Like, no, don't worry about that. It's fine.
1,500 gold, that's like 50 cents.
You might not want to. You might want to get another loan for your mortgage, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So some of the loot boxes that you buy will have guaranteed legendaries. So legendary orcs, and apparently and there was this one like mini controversy earlier with GameSpot's review saying that whenever they got in-game loot boxes, they got no legendaries, just epic rarity.
Right.
But they added it as of today that to say that that they can drop legendaries. It's just extremely low drop rate.
It only happens on Christmas.
Only on Christmas. It'd be nice if on Christmas they just like made every box to give you legendaries in Overwatch or everything else.
They should.
Yeah, they should do that, Blizzard. Anyway, that's
or any holiday that you celebrate in that vicinity of time.
Yeah, so Shadow of War. I'm not a fan, but I just don't want them to overdo it. Like I feel like there's a lot of options for buying these loot boxes, and also the fact that you can get these legendary orcs in just by buying it from loot boxes, guaranteed.
It's guaranteed for legendaries?
Guaranteed legendary orc by buying a box. It's going to prey on people that are more inclined to gamble. Mm-hmm. Or that's what loot boxes are. They're gambling. And it's a way to skirt any gambling laws. Just Counter-Strike does something like that, I think.
So basically, because legendaries, it's just randomized legendaries. It's not like you're paying for this one specific legendary, right?
No, yeah, it's guaranteed legendary.
To put that gambling in perspective, think of like you're at a slot machine, right? Or that machine you were talking about in Japan. Yeah. And you pull the thing, you put your quarter in. So, okay, you're guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
With the legendaries. How much you get is random.
Right.
So, yeah. No, you're right. That's right. It could... Yeah, like you said, it's kind of like... I don't know. It's like squeezing in between the laws.
it's just I feel like
let's play the game in Las Vegas.
They're using the excuse that everything you can buy you can get in the game, but you can't really get in the game boxes that are guaranteed legendaries.
Well, technically, I can get all the monies I could win in Vegas in life, but it's just faster to get it at Vegas.
Yeah, that's true.
If you win.
So that's Shadow of War's microtransactions. I feel like this is like a step towards making microtransactions more of an issue with the game. And I did hear like a little rumor that it impacted the true ending somehow, like microtransactions.
Right.
I'm not sure exactly what that's about, so I won't go too into that.
Did they clear that up at all?
I couldn't find anything in these reviews.
So I know last week we didn't mention, but we were looking at something where, like you were just saying, there's like you can't proceed past a certain, or to get like an extra ending or something like that.
Yeah,
you had to pay.
Maybe you have to like
or
get something
required a legendary or whatever it is. So maybe you could get it in the game, but it'll just take difficult. You a long time. It's like the grinding thing.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to do you want to play the game and grind, or do you want to have that instant gratification and just buy it out?
Yeah, and also you mentioned Forza earlier. They have prize crates now, and they apparently prize crates are a way to get like mods and customization options for your driver, like skins. Also,
Can you get those same modifications in the game just by beating certain? I guess I don't even know like how Forza works.
Yeah,
really,
I've never played Forza.
Like I assume it's like there's different types of racing and different tournaments, and then
One thing that I did read that was that in on previous Forzas, you could increase the difficulty or like change the settings of racings to make your payout larger. That's not a thing in Forza anymore. If you change the difficulty, it's not going to help you unless you have a specific mod.
It's just in the hardest difficulty, they cut your brakes.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's Crazy Taxi without any brakes. So you need a mod to get that bonus, and you can probably get that mod in prize crates. That's what they call them. Prize crates.
I don't know. It's like
I don't like the trend
right.
that all these big games, these $60 games, are using because previously this has been going on for years in free to play like phone games and stuff. And I get it; they need a way to make money,
right?
And these are $60 games, and sure you can have like some DLCs and stuff, but this is predatory. So these are going to add up because you're not going to get what you want. You're going to keep going if you have that personality, that addictive personality, and a lot of people do.
Yeah,
that's what Overwatch has thrived on.
See, I don't think a lot of people think about that. They don't really put that in perspective. Maybe they do because what we're talking about with, I guess, when we made a video about the first Shadow War, but we're talking about like Pokemon Go. Yeah. It's like you can, I guess it's paying. There's like a certain pay in that game, and
the premium currency,
something like that.
Yeah.
But then we're talking about like people are gonna go, they're gonna have that addictability just to keep buying stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, it's because in the game it takes so much time to get a box, to get a chance at something.
Yeah.
But like then there's this wall. If you just like go on the other side of this wall, you can buy a box. Just instant gratification.
Right. And we know the world is all about instant gratification.
Yeah, especially
think nowadays. Of social media.
Yeah.
You write a post and then you spend most of the day hoping that post, counting the likes on the thing, how many people share it, whatever. You get a picture on Instagram, how many people are liking it.
Exactly.
Twitter, how many people are retweeting, how many people are liking the tweets. It's just, this world is all about instant gratification with these things. So they're geniuses with the idea.
Yeah.
Is it good for us? Probably not.
No.
I'm sure there's, mentally it's not very, very good, but,
financially either.
Financially, of course not. But for me, it's hard because you look at it that aspect, which not a lot of people look at. But then you also look at the fact on their end, like the developer's end. Okay, so, look retrospect. Back in the day, Super Nintendo games, they're about $54 new. That's what games pretty much cost now, like even up to like $64, depending on how popular the game is. And, and here we are fast forward to now where, we have these games that cost so much money to make. You know what I mean? You have voice acting, you have all the 3D everything, professional music or orchestra doing their thing. These games cost a lot of money, and for them to have all this and put it on a shelf and sit there for $60, it hurts them too. Mm-hmm. So that's why they put these things in here in hopes that, okay, so instead of charging people $100 for a game now, they're just going to be like, okay, everybody can play this base game.
Yeah. And
the people that can afford it will charge more for the extra stuff. Versus, okay, let's just put the game out for $100. Now, not everyone's going to want to pay $100. So in their mind, everyone will want to play this base game. And then everyone who wants to can put in the money for it. Versus only a few people are going to buy that $100 game. So this way, they're hoping more people still buy the game. But then they're hoping, I guess maybe it is part of their plan where, people who want that instant gratification are going to purchase it. So for them, they see the money coming in either way. But
I get that they do need to like get a profit from their games, and in developing for games is getting increasingly more expensive as technology develops. But I just want them to be a little less invasive and just a little less out there, because it's just you go into a game and then there's microtransactions just blatantly right there.
Yeah,
and it'll make the game that much more, that much easier, that much better, because you'll have all the stuff that you're trying to grind for in the game, in the free-to-play game.
I mean, that's, you look at things like that versus DLC with its like map packs and stuff like that, because with those they're still putting a lot of time into making those map packs or the DLC with like extra chapters in a game. So even though they're only going to charge, maybe, depends on the game, $20 for that extra DLC, for those extra chapters, they're still putting in all that time and effort into those little chapters. So I don't know if it still helps them getting that DLC money versus trying this route.
Oh, this is definitely going to get them more money. Yeah. Because, like you said, that's what they're saying. And, I can't fault them for going where the money is coming in. It's just, I just don't like where it's going to head, because if it just keeps escalating from here, I don't know where it's going to be in like 2 years.
Yeah, I know. The reason, I can argue that is because for me, a lot of this stuff doesn't affect me, because usually, like, for instance, DLC, I rarely pay for DLC. Like, for instance, Destiny, when Destiny 1 came out, I played the base game, and then it was like, oh, you can pay $30 for this next chapter. It's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I am not paying $30 for that crap. So then I put the game off or whatever, and then down the road, I got the expansion, all 3 expansions on the one disc for $30 actually. So I got the game again with all the stuff for $30, and I was like, that's fine. Whatever, I'll pay $30 again for everything, but I'm not going to pay $30 per upgrade that they're coming out with. Because that's just, I don't want to pay extra. Like, I'm the type of person that's like, I want to try the $60 game. I'll pay for that. Now I rarely pay, buy games a lot. I'll try to look for the bargains and stuff like that, but really fun games, I'll go out, but that's just because I'm an adult and I work and I don't make millions of dollars or have people buying these games for me.
Like, one thing that I would like them to start putting on the games when they're being sold is like like the MSRP, and then like a true cost, like what you have to pay to get the full experience.
Right.
Like with Destiny, you're gonna pay $60 for the game, but the full experience is not $60.
Yeah.
Because if you want everything, because a big aspect of Destiny's business model is expansions. You have to pay for those expansions, the season passes, and I don't know. That's like over $100.
Yeah.
Or $100 exactly. I think it's like $30 for the season pass.
So you want that truthful upfront big. Okay, $60 for base.
Yeah, and then you have like an asterisk, and it's just like $99 for a full thing. I don't know. Just tell us that what we're buying needs supplementation.
Well, I mean, it's hard with this because a lot of the, like, they'll come out season passes. But like, okay, you can pay the extra whatever. You get the $80 game. You get the full DLC, whatever, from here on out. But with the loot boxes, I don't know how upfront they could be with that. I guess it's like $60 plus and or loot tax.
Yeah, I mean, with Shadow of War, one thing that that gets me is that their microtransactions, legendary orcs, they're not cosmetics. Like, sure, you can get them in game, but like you're buying these boxes for legendary orcs and stuff, and a lot of people get away with having these microtransactions in their games by saying, oh, it's just cosmetics. Like Destiny has microtransactions, but they're all cosmetics.
Yeah.
But this isn't a cosmetic. It's something that'll help you in the game, and that could be you can make an argument for pay to win at that point. So I don't know. At least maybe try to tone it down a bit. Ubisoft? Do they make? Who makes this?
Shadow of War. There is no Ubisoft. Sorry. You got publishers Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment.
Okay, yeah, Warner Brothers.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. So just to clarify,
yeah, sorry.
I had to look it up on Wikipedia.
I'm so sorry, but yeah, Warner Brothers, tone it down a bit.
And the developers, Monolith Productions,
made a good game.
Yeah,
you're getting good reviews. Just and it's not the developers, it's the publisher that does the microtransactions, I think.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
they're doing this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense.
The developers just make the game, so good job. You did a fantastic job.
But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, to slow this down or to quiet it is just people don't do it. They don't buy it. but
that's
people
not gonna
will.
happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. And they're willing to take that chance. Like, okay, so we'll put these in the game. Not everyone might buy it. That's fine. You know, whoever buys it, it helps us either way. It's better than just putting this big game that we spent a lot of money on to sit on a shelf for $60 and just have people buy it for that. So it's kind of a win-win for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame. It depends though, because you know, it depends how it works, because it is a big disappointment if you get a game and then it's just, you know, like
hidden costs.
Yeah, hidden costs and things like that. And
I do think that the best way to go about it is to put like the true price option, the true price on any marketing for the game.
Yeah, so there's no surprises.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, I'm gonna.
And also,
but then again, it's just like, you know, that's gonna be part of, you know, retailers, whoever's going to want to sell this to them. Like, that's going to be something they have to figure out, because if they want it, they're going to have to do it. But if to them they like having that, like, oh, because they don't want it up front, they don't want to be like, oh, you're going to pay this much for it, then it's going to deter people. It's like the same reason of, okay, you can have a $60 game, or you can pay, they can release it for $100 and you get everything. Like, no, there's no more pay nothing. Like, $100 you get the game. No one's going to want to buy a $100 game.
That's true.
It'll be like Up in Anarchy.
Because what you're looking at is you buy a $60 game, and then later on you have a separate purchase for $40.
Yeah.
And it feels like you're paying less than just buying a $100 game.
Exactly.
And that's how they're getting you.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, yeah. It's like you buy lunch one day, and then instead of spending, you know, the $100 or for whatever it is, the big amount for the buffet, you just get the one little small platter, and then
just keep buying other stuff.
You have another purchase tomorrow instead of just buying the whole buffet, and then it's just one and done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll have to see. But guys, let us know what you think down in the comments. Are you guys sick of microtransactions? Do you care?
Do you like the option to be there that get I don't know, loot boxes? Do you like gambling? Do you like
gambling? Is it
games?
Giving you that twitch? Do you have to do it? But yeah, no, you know, all joking aside, it's kind of, I don't know, it helps them, but
it's a dick move.
It helps us,
dick
but
move.
It's like, nothing's up front, so it's like, oh, okay. Although, in the news, we already knew about it going into the game, so I guess nothing's really hidden.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be hidden for like kids and casual gamers.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be blindsided.
And I mean, based on the reviews, it's not hurting them. So there's another thing. You know what I mean? If you had IGN be like, oh, hey, by the way, microtransactions, 7. You know, versus, I don't know what it got on there, but it was actually, I guess they gave it a pretty decent score. But you know what I mean? If it really hurt them in any way, I'm sure it'll be like, oh, well, they got hurt because of this. Let's kind of either put it all out front, be like, hey, you get the base game, you get the whole game, but then you got to pay a little bit on the side for this stuff. And that's, you know, it'll help you in the end, but it won't, you don't have to get it. You know, then I guess, I don't know. But who knows? But what do you know?
What do you know? What do you know?
What do you know? Or what
Tell
do you
us what
think?
you know.
Let us know down in the comments below.